Did you know that your friends could be the very thing that's keeping you from finding true love? I know, right? Listen, my name is Stacey. I'm a relationship expert. I help high-achieving, ambitious women just like you have the relationship that you deserve, the relationship that you desire. So be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you'll get notified whenever I post a new video. So when I say that your friends could be that thing that's keeping you from finding true love, you could be surrounded by people who have been baptized in doubt and negativity. And what that does is it creates a relationship residue that ends up getting on you. Maybe you have a friend who had a bad breakup. Maybe you have a friend who went through a terrible divorce, had a guy who cheated on her or betrayed her or lied to her. Maybe you even have a friend who's never had a healthy, thriving relationship. If you're surrounded by that relationship residue is getting on you. It's impacting how you're showing up. And it causes you to bring the wrong kind of energy to any kind of experience. And it impacts the type of guy that you're attracting. And we want to attract a quality guy, right? That's what we do here. So here's some things I need you to think about when it comes to the company you keep. Because you know, they're just saying, show me your friends, I'll show you your life. I'll show you your future. And I want you to think about the people that are in your ear. Do they respect the promises in your heart? Like, do they know that you have a desire to find true love, that you have a desire, to get married, maybe to have a family? Do they respect that? And by default, are they bringing their negativity to you, unintentional, of course? I'm not saying that your friends are ill-intended or they mean you harm, but they end up spilling over their residue onto you. So here's some things I need you to look for of how your friends can impact you. One, if they've had bad experiences and they're constantly recycling it and replaying it and rehearsing it in their minds and then spilling it out on you. So that's what you're constantly hearing about, what he did wrong, that there's no good guys, all guys are cheaters. That's the second guy that's lied, that's constantly playing. It's a negative chorus that's constantly playing in your ear. That is not good. It's impacting how you're showing up. The second way that they could be impacting you in a negative way is maybe they're passing judgment, again, not to be ill-intended. They think they're having your best interest, but maybe you're doing something, you're getting to know a guy and you're connecting with him. I had a client who was actually in a long distance relationship. And the guy that she was seeing, he lived in a nice destination where she actually enjoyed traveling to, because when she got there, it gave them options of what they could do for the week. And they would go on wine tours and just do things that they really enjoyed doing. Now, he was paying for her to go. He was paying for her airfare. And it was, she was happy with, getting to know him that way. Well, one of her friends says, well, but how come he doesn't come here? What's wrong with him? Why does he make you come to him? She immediately wants to flip the script and it just turned the whole apple cart upside down. Now, she's already getting to know this guy. It's working well. She likes him. It works for the two of them. So you have friends that say, well, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Well, guess what? You're not me, and that's perfect. You've got to think about those kind of things because they're planting seeds, and those seeds can take root and create a harvest that causes you to end up sabotaging a good relationship before it can even get started, or doing damage to a relationship that's already taking off. Either way, you want to just be really careful about who you're sharing it with and who you're listening to. And then the last thing that becomes a challenge is you're relying on your friends to help you have an objective view of what's going on in your relationship. It could be the same friends who've never had a healthy, thriving relationship, or it could be friends that, they just love you too much to tell you the truth. So you're trying to figure out, should I do this? Should I do that? What about this? How come I'm not attracting quality guys? What's going on? And they just tell you, I don't know. Everything's fine. I think you're great. I think you're awesome. I think you're amazing. And they're not actually helping you to get to what you need to know, because they're not able or they're not willing to help you understand what it is that's keeping you from attracting the type of guy you want. And so maybe they say things like, oh, well, you're just too picky, or you'll meet somebody, or, and it's more dismissive. That's not helpful for you, because you want to be able to understand what is it that's keeping me from finding the love that I deserve, the love that I actually desire. So if this is something that you've struggled with, I have a free guide. and it takes you through my top 10 tips. It's perfect for this, to help you get that accurate assessment of some things maybe you can do differently, some things that maybe are impacting your ability to find true love. But I want you to remember that your friends can only speak from their experiences. And if their experiences aren't good, it's not good for you. I mean, let's face it, even Jesus had to get people to either leave the room when he was ready to perform a miracle. And in some instances, when he healed the blind man, he had to take him out of town, take him away from all the negativity and doubt, take him out of his circle and take him somewhere else so that he could get his miracle. And so as you're looking and praying and believing God for this man, you may have to step away. You may have to have some people that leave the room so that you can show up as your best. So again, my name is Stacey Speller. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you download the free guide. The link to the guide is in my bio. I'd love to hear from you. Leave me a comment. Find me on social media. You can even send an email to team@staceyspeller.com. I would love to hear from you. Let's keep in touch. Let me hear from you.